Would I be the a-hole if I don't give back the $40K my heavily Christian aunt gave me, since she, quote, won't be needing it when the rapture comes? For those of you who are unaware, there's a faction of Christians out there who believe that the rapture is going to happen on Tuesday. My aunt is one of those people, and she has been going around telling everybody how people will float into the sky and whatnot. I'm queer and agnostic, and while I was raised loosely Christian, I haven't identified with a religion since I was in 5th grade. Most of my family on my mother's side, except for my aunt, are Christian, but not particularly devout, and certainly not as much as her. Nor do they believe in the rapture. She apparently became very involved in the religion at some point in college. Basically, for my entire life, I have been ridiculed by my aunt for being queer since I came out at a young age. Most of my family were very kind, accepting and understanding, except for her. I spent every family gathering getting basically cornered, bullied, harassed, called slurs, and preached at by a grown woman for my sexuality. It got to the point that my mother had to have several sit-down conversations with her to essentially tell her to quit harassing me. This endured for a long time, and while my parents would always tell her to knock it off, she never would. But one day, my mother seriously put her foot down against her. She made it clear that my family accepted me, and if she wouldn't tone it down, she would no longer be welcome in our home or around me. During this conversation, my aunt allegedly called my family bad Christians for not sending me to conversion therapy, and that they would regret not making me repent once the, quote, rapture was upon us. But that was a few years ago, and ever since then, I mostly just get sideways glances from her at family events and the occasional Bible text verse from her, which I can manage. I am now an adult, 19, and in college, and I was recently contacted by my aunt to meet up with her for lunch. I assumed that maybe she had a change of heart and wanted to apologize for how she treated me. This was not the case. When we met up, she essentially went on a long-winded spiel about how she pities me and feels so sorry that I never repented, and how I and the rest of my family will be left behind because we never fully, quote, gave our life to Christ. At the end of her monologue, she pulled out a stack of cash, all in $100 bills, and handed it to me, telling me that she wanted to give away her savings to those less fortunate, since she wouldn't be needing it when the rapture comes and delivers her to the Lord. I tried to talk her out of it, but she insisted and practically forced the money into my hands before abruptly walking away. I counted it when I got home, and it was slightly over $40K in cash. Here's where I think I would be the a-hole. When the rapture inevitably doesn't happen, I have no plans of giving the money back to her. I love OP. I know she's been going through some kind of long-enduring religious psychosis, but I could honestly really use this type of cash to put me through college and handle other expenses, and she gave it to me willingly. Would I be the a-hole if I didn't give her back the money when the rapture doesn't happen?